All right, it's speed run time. Out here before in the Traxxas Bandit VXL, the fastest battery was my SMC that went a little over 76 miles an hour. This side palm was my second fastest, usually runs about 75 miles an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this as a baseline in the Bandit. Then I'm gonna go ahead and run my 3S Liperior batteries. I have the Endurance 5200, the Pro Line 5500, and the Pro Line 5000. Now this battery is really odd. It's significantly heavier than any other battery I've tested. And on my charger, it's holding more capacity than it should based on its rating from 3.7 volts to full charge. It held about 400 more milliamp hours than the 5500 did. Go figure. Now the Endurance battery, I don't think it's going to perform as well. It's only holding about 2,900 milliamp hours from 3.7 volts up to a full charge. But I'm not going to waste any more time. Go ahead and get out here and see how these 3 batteries perform compared to the side palm and the other 5 batteries I've previously tested. Let's see what happens. All right. "75 miles an hour, right on the dot." So that's a great baseline. Next up, I'll try the Endurance Series Liperior battery. Okay, here is the Liperior Endurance Series, and we're ready to go. All right, and the Endurance Series hit 71.3. So that's on par with the lower performance batteries I've tested in the past. And I'm not surprised based on how it charged. I can have a pretty good idea, it seems, how a battery's gonna perform just by where the voltage spread is and how much capacity is above 3.7 volts per cell. Next up is the Liperior 5500. I think it'll probably perform a little worse than their 5,000 milliamp hour battery, and maybe a little worse than the side palm, but only one way to find out. All right, Liperior Pro 5500 up next. All right, the Liperior Pro 5500 hit 73.6. Not a bad showing. Now last up is gonna be the Liperior Pro 5000. Now the problem with the Pro 5000 is the thing is thick. I didn't realize it when I was ordering it. The specifications online were correct, so it's totally my fault. I didn't realize that it was a little bigger than what can really fit in this car properly. So I'm gonna shoehorn this thing in here. The body's gonna stick up slightly, but I think I can get it in here just good enough to do some speed runs. And it fits not perfect in my Armor Big Rock, but a lot better than in the Bandit. So this battery's really odd with how large it is. It's long and wide. It's harder to see the extra width. Even compared to a standard hard case, it's a little wider, which limits what it's gonna fit in perfectly. All right, let's see what it does. All right, I have the Liperior Pro shoehorned in this car, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a few rips and see what it can do. Okay, the Liperior Pro 5000, the fastest battery yet, and I'm not shocked honestly, 77.6. So I'll do another video later on where I run it back to back with the SMC. But this battery's beefy and it's performing beyond what its capacity would suggest. So it's a great battery. It just doesn't fit in this car very well, but there we go. 77.6. I thought these tires were ballooning more than usual, and there we go.